Okay, so this is my Sprint 2 summary progress. So for the objectives of Sprint 2, I have created the second enemy object, changed the colors of the screen and the snake, made the snake go at a faster pace than before. As an enemy object, I want to run into my own body so that I can die on impact. So in the traditional game of Snake, you can run into your own body and you die on impact. Obviously, you would have to die if you run into your own body because the objective of the game is to fill up your whole body, or fill up the whole screen with your body. So you can't run into your own body and expect to keep going. So this is not in the traditional game of Snake. I've added an enemy object, and the only way to get rid of this one is to shoot it with your weapon or your weapon of choice for the snake. Other than that, this will be there, and you would have to move around it until you're able to kill the enemy object. As an enemy, I want to kill the phaser when it touches the wall so that I can beat the phaser. So again, in the traditional sense of Snake, you do have the four walls, like the four sides of the screen, which again, if that did not kill the snake, then it would be really easy for people to win at that game. And this is not a game that's easily supposed to be able to be won at. It does provide additional difficulty more than your regular game. So some extra notes. As I'm testing the game, I'm making minor changes. I want my snake to kind of pop from the screen. I don't want it to be kind of like hidden. So I changed the color of the screen and the snake. And I want to differentiate between the food and the enemy object just so we know when the food is there, we know we can pick that up and not shoot it. And if the enemy object is there, we know we can shoot the enemy object and not the food so that we don't keep constantly dying and we can know which one to do on what. And in the previous sprint, my snake was going pretty slow, which was kind of easy to navigate because you have time to press the buttons. So I've changed the speed of the snake to increase the difficulty. This just makes it go faster, which means you have to have a little more quicker fingers to move the snakes. It's kind of easier to run into walls, your own body, and the enemy object. So in this case, I'm picking up the food and I'm showing you that the red dot is the enemy object and the white dot is the food. So if we go ahead and run into that, the snake will stop. That's the end of the game. You lose, and that's that.